Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Zach Gunther here. Hey, I want to do a quick video on some things that I'm doing to stay positive, keep my immune system up, and stay healthy. Um, I'll give you some background. About 6 years ago, before our son was born, I really delved into health, into health and nutrition, and different things to the reason I kind of delved into it was because I wanted to make sure my wife and I were doing everything possible to make sure our son to be was going to be as healthy as possible. So I delved deep into this with that in mind. I actually sold supplements for a company for about a year. And I really enjoyed it, and I really seen a lot of benefit in it for myself and others. I've spent over 2 months studying supplements privately on my own, and I've come to learn quite a lot about them and the importance of them. So, a few things, body inside, things we can put into our body to help our immune system and our health and even our minds. Body, mind, things that we think and say and do to keep our mind healthy, and our environment, so things that we can do around us to avoid anything and to keep us healthy. So first of all, vitamin supplements. Yes, I agree, vitamin supplements are crucial. One thing they're not telling you is synthetic versus non-synthetic. So most vitamins that you buy in the grocery stores or pharmacies are all synthetic, which can be good or bad. A lot of the times synthetic vitamins actually make your immune system worse. So if you can go to a health food store and get non-synthetic vitamin supplements, that is definitely better than synthetic. It is a little bit more money, but you get what you pay for. Some vitamins that I'd recommend: high doses of vitamin C. And here's another thing: the recommended daily value for how much percentage you're supposed to have is vastly underrated. That was done, I believe, in the 80s, and they've done so much more research and studying in this area, and that those numbers are outdated and false. You need way more than what they're saying for an optimum health. So vitamin C, you can get a D3 with K2 supplement because that's what absorbs the best into you, because K2 helps absorption. Zinc, echinacea is another. It's a herb in a supplement form that I like to take. Those are kind of the 3 or 4 main vitamins that focus on immunity. Another thing you can take is organic apple cider vinegar. So apple cider vinegar is great as it relieves inflammation in your guts, and 70% of your immune system is in your guts. So you want to have good gut health, and you can achieve that through a variety of things, including apple cider vinegar. And also I'm not taking any probiotics or anything like that, but probiotics are great for your gut health. You got to keep in mind that a lot of the bacteria die by the time they get there, so you got to research and figure out what's going to work best for you. Eating fermented foods is good. We're probably going to start up making some kombucha pretty soon here. It's something we can do at home. Next is herbs. We like herbs, or you can get the oil extract from the herbs. Oregano, turmeric with pepper, rosemary, and thyme are all excellent at immunity boosting. Teas, so before bed, which this comes into play, is sleep too. We want to make sure we get lots of sleep. That's when our body gets to recharge and heal. So focus on the quality of your sleep. So I like a nighttime tea with some real honey, which is full of enzymes, which is also good for your guts, and real lemon as well that you can put in your tea. Lemon is actually a great source of vitamin C as well, along with many other things. Filtered water. So why I say filtered is because there's additives in your tap water that have negative effects on your immune system and on your health, like fluoride. So I like to have filtered water, and I put fresh lemon juice in my water as well, which boosts the nutrition level of the water. So, as I said before, your guts, 70% of your immune system is in your guts. So you want easy to digest foods so your guts aren't working as hard, so they can focus on putting energy towards your immune system and fighting off any potential threats. So avoid eating gluten, dairy, meat, and processed foods. I love all that stuff. We don't eat a lot of it, but I'm not someone to say don't eat any of it. I'm sure it's even a little bit's not good for you, but hey, I still like to eat it all, and I do. So I'm not saying don't eat it. I'm just saying avoid it or minimize it as much as possible, as it puts a big burden on your digestive system, and you want to free that up for, like I said, fighting off potential threats. So lots of fruits and vegetables, obviously. Peppers are also packed full of vitamin C. They have more vitamin C content than oranges, so peppers are great for that. Another thing, kind of along eating, is intermittent fasting. So again, with your digestive system, a bit more of a break you can give it, the better. So intermittent fasting, you don't eat for 8 hours, you don't eat for 16 hours, and then you eat for 8 hours. So if you eat supper at say 5, so 6 o'clock you stop eating, and then you don't eat again until whatever, it would be 11 o'clock the next morning, and then you can have your lunch, a few snacks throughout the day, and then supper. Do that. That's giving your guts time to digest the food and not have to work so hard. So those are the few things that you can put inside your body or not, and that's going to help your health and your immune system. The next thing is for your body and your mind. Okay, so sunlight, getting outside. There's a lot of benefits of sun, more than just vitamin D. Sun is very good for you. Exercising. When you exercise and push yourself and go through that motion, you create chemicals in your head that help you feel good. They help you, it's a really good effect to exercise. I got an app on my phone. It's called the 7-Minute Workout. Super easy. I don't have any equipment. I just do it all my body and the floor. And a chair to step up onto. But I know there's a handful of different exercises on there that you can do. They're quick. They're like 8 minutes. You can get a good exertion out of them and move on with your day and get some of those benefits. Next, meditation and prayer. So I'm a big believer in what you think about, you can manifest to some degree. Everything that exists was a thought before it existed, if you want to look at it that way. So before an airplane was in the sky or even built, it was a thought in someone's head. And I think that goes down to so many things. Quantum physics is something you can look into if you want some more proof on how that works, how your thoughts can alter reality. So having prayer and meditation and thinking about good things and all that stuff, very beneficial. Cold showers. So they get better in time. So what I do when I have my shower, I like a hot shower like most people. And then when I'm done, however much hot I have, I divide it into 3. So I'll knock it down a third and do 10 deep breaths. And you focus on the breath when you're in the cold, okay? So you just focus on your breath, in and out. And I do that 10 times, then I knock it down the other third, in and out 10 times, and then I knock it down all cold, and I'll do 10 to 15. I've been doing 15 breaths on that. And what that does is it's pretty much telling your body that you're gonna die. So your body bumps up all this stuff to help you survive, all these chemical processes in your body. So that is that. I don't have on here deep breathing. Okay, so there's a Wim Hof method of breathing. So this guy, Wim Hof, he has an app. If you can find the app, it's Wim, WHM app, Wim Hof Method app, where he does a lot of the cold water immersion, and he has breathing techniques. So he actually hooked himself up to, so he did it in, I think, 2014. He went and researched what he did, and he was the subject. So they hooked him up and monitored his body, and they actually injected him with harmful bacteria and different things like that, and he was able to fight them off and neutralize them through his methods, which is pretty crazy to think. But that when you're doing that deep breathing or the breathing exercise that he shows, what happens is your body creates white blood cells, and your white blood cells are like your army of your body. So the more white blood cells, the more soldiers you can create, the better. So that's something else I do. And just be grateful. Gratitude goes a long way. Every morning, just be grateful that you woke up. Lots of people did not. You have a 1 in 400 trillion chance of being alive. So be grateful for that. Next, for your environment, sanitize surfaces frequently. You want to kill as much bugs as possible, not just the virus. You want to kill anything that's going to compromise your immune system, okay? So you're killing everything, not just the virus. So things that come into the house, when you go get groceries and stuff like that, we wipe everything down before we stock it into our shelves. Some people even, your shoes, you're walking around on all the viruses and shit fall to the ground, and you walk on that, and you walk that into your house, so you can we're not going this far yet, but you can take your shoes off outside, you can leave everything outside and sanitize it before you bring it in your house. Your house should be your clean zone, your safe zone, that you don't have to worry about this stuff, which would mean you have to protect it from things coming into the house by sanitizing it. Yeah, and just have fun, enjoy this opportunity you have with your family, and reach out to people, play outside. It's going to be so nice all week. 2 weeks, I heard it's going to be above zero, so that's awesome. So hope this helps you guys. If you have anything that you're doing that I didn't mention, feel free to let me know. I'd love to do more things. One thing, actually, I forgot, your furnace filter, you can get furnace filters that actually filter out bacteria and viruses. So that's something else you can do, is put a virus filter in your furnace. Take care, guys.